You will batter the Leadel of the enemy army. Damn it. Now we're back to the original music from level 1, so you know we're getting to the end of the game.
And I just didn't feel like.
Yeah, they didn't feel like composing, writing anything new, or programming anything. This game's soundtrack is pretty good. I wouldn't say it's like my favorite, but it's definitely decent. It's catchy for the most part.
I didn't realize how much you love this game.
Yeah, this is like one of my top 3 favorite games. Just because it's like it embodies everything that I love about retro games. It's like just fun, ridiculous, lots of explosions. Like, just imagine being like in like, you know, back in the day when this game was like brand new and like, you know, this was considered like top graphics, and you would sit there and eat like an insane amount of sugar and get all hopped up on caffeine and then play this game. I mean, it's like a dream come true. I always wonder why they never made a sequel.
Yeah. What could they call it?
Guerilla Wars 2?
Guerilla Wars?
Guerilla Wars. Even more gorillas. Yeah, I should start a Kickstarter and get this game redone. Using Unreal Engine. Harold.
This game feels like you're using cheat codes the whole time.
Yeah, so it makes it fun. Because you just rip through it, it's just a good time. There's just very few, I don't know, for some reason there's just very few games like that came out for the NES that, like, it's not like I hated them, but there are very few that really captured my attention. This is just definitely one of them. And the sad part was, like, I didn't even own this. I think you had it before I did.
Yeah, I definitely had it. I remember when I bought it, the first night my dad bought it for me because I had a good report card, and I got it home, and I beat it the first night. But it was really fun, so.
Yeah, it's like, this might have been the first game that I ever realized you could beat. You know what I mean? Like, I played, you know, you had Mario Brothers and Jaws and stuff, and like, you can beat both of those games, but it's not particularly easy, especially when you're little and you have like no hand-eye coordination.
Yeah, I would say most kids or people our age now didn't beat a whole lot of games when they were young.
Yeah.
Because it was just hard, man. It still is.
Oh, that was cheap. Box me in. God. You know what? I take it back. There are cheap deaths in this game, and it mostly has to do when, like, you push the screen up and there's just like a wall of dudes there just waiting to murder you. But then again, we are at the very end of the game, so this is where it gets cheap. Just causing mayhem.
This is the last level, isn't it?
It is. We're coming up to the leader.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought we were inside a palace at the end or something.
No, I think you're thinking about Car Warriors. There's a palace, but we're outside of it, and he's on the roof. And he causes massive destruction.
I could have sworn you're inside of a palace.
Oh, we gotta fight these bros again. Maybe we get to kill these guys this time. I just love their, like, attack move where it looks like they're just, like, flinging their arms out in two directions. Hurl. And they have this kind of creepy grin where they're like, ah, suck lockets! Oi. There we go. We finally killed the giant bros. Now we have made it to the capital. Or the very end. I don't even know what that... Yeah, there it is. Now I gotta wreck this dude.
Yeah, see, this is inside the thing.
I think we're still outside. There's like grass.
Alright.
You know what this reminds me of? Jackal level 2. This is level 2 of Jackal, but just blown up. With the columns and everything. This might be the shortest like Retro Wednesdays runs we've done yet, because we're like ripping through this.
Well, you can't really lose.
I used to think they were trash cans when I was younger.
Trash
cans.
cans.
This game, Kev?
Yeah, I used to play at Dad's office all the time. I probably liked it because when I was so young, I didn't, you know, you could keep reviving.
Yeah, that's why I love this game, because it's like the first game that was difficult, but I always felt it was kind of fair, because you always got the chance to continue.
I always played this, Jackal, and that baseball game.
With the robots?
Yeah, with Damien.
Damien.
The guy who used to hit home runs every time.
Maybe it's the... You think about Base Wars?
No, it wasn't robots.
Oh, it wasn't? I thought it was robots.
It's called like All-Star League or something.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about, yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I think I know the game.
You could like you could assemble your own team by just picking people's faces.
Yeah, I wish I could remember the name of it, but I can picture it in my head. Which is rare, because I never play sports games.
Is it a Zane ball game, or is it...
No, it's baseball, but I mean, you don't just swing a bat like Damien swings like a devil bat.
Huh.
And like there's a caveman in the game.
Is it that softball game?
Damn.
Yeah, there you go. The name might be softball.
It's like Bad News... No, it's like Dusty Diamond, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
Dusty
I
Diamond.
don't know. It was definitely fun though.
Dusty Diamond sounds like some kind of like professional bowler. I'm Dusty Diamond. At this point, you're like so far into the game, and it's now like been so insane that you're playing through it that you're now just. I feel like I'm shell shocked.
You do this thing?
Yeah, see, this is where the boss is, and you're outside the palace. Oh, dude, you're a genius. Here I am trying to fight fair.
This
Here
is
he
nothing
comes.
like Jackal.
No, I'm just talking about the columns and
No,
stuff.
I'm saying it's exactly like Jackal.
What
I
came
love
out
the
first?
I love the creepy like the creepy
This
guy
one,
that you
right?
fight.
No, this is SNK.
SNK just steals shit all the time.
I mean, I think Japanese developers did not have a problem doing that ever.
Yeah, copyright laws in other countries are always like loose. I mean, we were actually talking about that today. Like I was watching this episode or this demo of an app called Math Dash. And it was basically like a Bejeweled style game, but it had to do with like math problems.
You'll see it.
Well, that was it. Just own that game. But like, it was basically exactly like Bejeweled, which I thought was interesting because I was like, why didn't they get sued? Because they basically just stole Bejeweled. But then I thought about it. I was like, you know, there's so many game mechanics that people use all the time, and they don't get like, there's no copyright things. Like people haven't copyrighted the idea of like a power bar or health bar and stuff like that. It's interesting that they kind of don't do that very much. All right, so that was Guerrilla War. We have beaten the game.
After Jackal in 1989.
It might have, yeah. I don't know. I have to look it up. And the ending of this is awesome because it's like you're flying back and they show you all the different things that you fought against and all this stuff. I don't understand what was going on with that. And then you also get to like see interesting and funny things. Like Oh-chan as the composer. And Kenny, like whoever Kenny is. But yeah, this is a Guerrilla War. I think that if you are a Nintendo fan and you don't own this game or know about this game, you should purchase it immediately, and it's usually relatively cheap, and it is usually really awesome.
Uncle Boo Boo.
Kichi Kawasaki. And that is Guerrilla War. Alright, so I think on the next episode of Retro Wednesdays, we will give Alien Syndrome a shot. So we'll cue that up, and that'll be out next week.